the Genco construction car. From Canton, Connecticut, car 23, Devon Jencik.
Obviously, we were looking forward to it. 23 wasn't the best of years, so yeah. Just anything to rebound based off of what we had last year to make it better than that one. Tear down, go through everything, make sure everything was good, made a couple adjustments, and it worked for us this year.
Here they come off turn 4. Devon Jencik leads the freight train. He will take down the win.
Good way to start off the year. Obviously, you want to start off on a positive note, and the best way to rebound from an 8th place finish was to win, so that's what we did.
So now we have a fire on the Jencik car off of turn 2. So an issue on the 23 of Jencik.
The cap on the oil pan come off, and that hit the headers, and that caused a big fire. Obviously, the first thing is disappointment, especially the week we had previously, and then going from down, up, and then back down again. Obviously, very thankful that it wasn't as big as what it seemed in the very beginning.
Devon Jencik, he's just been really stout. I think on a weekly basis, this is the best the 23 has been.
After the first 3 races, I feel like we were pretty consistent. I feel like I'd argue we had the best car. I'm sure a lot of people are going to say that, but the consistency that we had really speaks for itself.
18 points separate Matt Clement from Devon Jencik. Devon keeping him close. That's only 9 positions on the racetrack.
Not really like trying to overthink. Just go with what you know, make the adjustments, and honestly just kind of hope for the best that everything falls where it's supposed to fall in line.
Devon Jencik, second place in the feature.
Overall, good night. I'm kind of tired of these seconds, so I think there's 4 for the last 6 races.
They all came pretty close together, which really showed the consistency that we had. I don't know if we had the most podiums, but I think either first or second for the podium. So the car was obviously really good. We just had a couple unfortunate situations that happened.
Moved around former leader Devon Jencik, who now gets turned in turn 2. The 23 will spin to the inside after contact from Paradise.
Honestly, just heartbreak. I thought the championship hope was over after that, considering how Matt finished, I think, second in that race, and I was 9th or whatever. Could have just really changed the whole season.
The older brother shows his muscle and shows his younger brother how to get the job done. Devon Jencik to take down the win.
Yeah, that seems like that was the theme for this year. We had one bad race and we bounced back hugely. Definitely another boost of confidence going in towards the last, I think, 4 or 5 weeks, whatever that was.
Clement, point leader, slow in turn 3. Devon out of his car.
The Jenciks did not have any luck at all tonight.
Bad luck, bad timing. Due to the fact that Matt was also involved in it, it was a little less disappointing, but obviously it was a missed opportunity that I see.
A 6-point gap between Matt Clement and both Lavoie and Jencik.
Honestly, I knew I was going to be at a disadvantage since Matt had worse races than I did, and I think Jeremy and I were pretty close to the last 3 races. So I knew at that point it was going to be hard to do considering how he was going to start up front, and track position was a huge thing. Yeah, it was disappointing. I feel like once again we had the best car of the night. We were closing down on them. Yeah, pretty much just sums up the season, being on the podium, having a very consistent car, but just coming short. I think this was the least amount of mishaps or misfortune that we've had, so this definitely showed the speed that we've had the last couple of years. First and foremost, my family, my mom, dad, and everyone in the family that helps out racing. Genco Construction, Funkaway, William Race Gears, Rat Auto Machine, Ari Spray Foam. Also Jeff, he helped a lot this year, and I can't thank all of them enough. Plan is to win, and if everything falls into line, win the championship. Ultimately, that's the goal.